In this video, I'm going to be investigating and exposing the epidemic of fake AI-generated influencers that are taking over and polluting social media and profiting from it. To the untrained eye, these accounts just look like normal people, but none of them actually exist. And I'm going to be figuring out and exposing how they actually do this. And then I also had the opportunity to talk to somebody behind one of these accounts, and he told me how much he was able to make a week into his account at just 16 years old. So if you haven't seen these on Instagram yet, you might scroll past them and realize that something feels off. There's the same style across different accounts. There's always perfect lighting and perfect bodies in every post. There's no real life randomness, and the comments might feel generic and repetitive, but to the untrained eye, it's almost impossible to tell. For example, this account right here, if we click on it, you can see his videos blow up like crazy. 675,000 views, millions on other videos. One of his videos has over 10 million views alone. This one has 2 million here, 164. And the whole premise of this account is quitting porn. And he's honestly abusing God. He's using, God helped me quit porn. And then he has a link to an app in his bio, which we'll get to in a second. But then other people like this, Henry Looksmax, this is also increasingly popular, these Looksmaxing accounts, and we'll get into how he's monetizing here in a second as well. But basically just these Looksmaxing type of clips, meeting people on Omegle, and it's completely fake. This person does not exist, and he has nearly 20,000 followers. And this is really just the surface of this. There are people with 500,000 plus followers that are not real. So you may have noticed that something is off, or maybe you can't tell, and maybe you haven't even noticed this yet, but it's happening all the time. And the pattern is very simple. It's an attractive AI avatar like this guy. It's a simple niche like fitness, motivation, or lifestyle, extremely high volume posting if they are doing it right, and then a funnel in bio, which I'll explain to you how they're monetizing that soon. It's not random, it's a system, and these people are a lot smarter than you might think, but they are leaving a lot of money on the table because of how they are doing it. Throughout all my time looking at these different accounts, I realized that the content is nowhere near original. It's the same reused viral formats. So basically, this is where I was before, this is where I am now, and then this is how I got to it, and that's their monetization layer in the middle. So let's just click on one of these random videos here. This one didn't blow up, but look, this is me before. I'm eating McDonald's, I look. And then he quits using this. 1 year clean, wow, he has all the girls, he looks so good. Like, you get the premise of this, and that's just like the entire thing. Every single video. Look at me before, and then look at me after. Let's see one of the ones that went viral here. So let's check on this one. I quit lust for 1 year to prove God's not real. You can see it's completely fake, and people are believing this. But after 1 year, I'm officially lust-free and one of God's chosen. You can see how immoral this is, abusing God to have people download your AI-generated app here. But anyways, you can see how that style is the same. It's before and after, and how I did it is what I'm selling you. So it's the same hooks over and over. This has been used forever. But it's slight variations of the same video, and they're not creating, they're just replicating what already works because they don't care about creating, they care about their profit. Okay, so they have the ability to blow up using these fake influencers, but how are they actually making money from it? And if you don't remember, I'm going to reveal exactly what this person made here within their first week of posting these AI influencers here in a second. So the money is mainly coming from digital products like guides or plans, coaching or mentorship offers on some of the more established accounts, affiliate links like Jack Get a Grip here is probably affiliated with that app, and as well as subscription communities. It's very simple, just like anything else, traffic, trust, offer to their money. So I'm going to go over this real quick. Henry Looksmax. If we go to his account here, we click his bio. It's going to open up. You see Ascension Guide is the only button here, which it would make more sense just to link this, but whatever. Boom. It should be so clear that, this isn't real, but I guess people don't know. So $19, you can pay in 2 installments if you want for $19. But yeah, you can imagine people watch these videos. They go, wow, I wish I could look like that. And then they buy that $19 guide that's completely from a fake person. So anyways, that's one of the examples, but also affiliate links, just basic guides or subscription communities. And yeah, But you might be thinking, as a logical person, why would people buy from them? Well, they look credible, they post consistently, and most importantly, they hit emotional pain points and promise clear outcomes. So a lot of people are going to struggle with saying, oh, I wish I could quit, or I wish I could be attractive and get the girls on Omegle here. It's mostly insecure people that they're targeting, or in the other account's case, abusing people that feel bad for their, porn consumption and feel bad and feel sinful about it, and then he's monetizing off of that, which I think is insane, but whatever, that's not the point of this video. A lot of people also don't have the eye for AI, especially if they're in a position of desperation that they really need a change. They are going to stop and think if this is actually a real person. They see the results and they buy the dream because it relates to them, and now I'm going to explain exactly how they are doing this and what tech stack they are using. So it's completely automated. AI generates the avatar, the content is templated, their posting is scheduled, and their DMs and funnels handle conversion. And the cool thing, or maybe the worst thing, is that one person can run multiple accounts. And the tech stack that they are using, and bear with me here because this is a lot of information, but it's exactly how they are doing it, so it's important to realize this. And I'm not saying that you could do it yourself, but if you want to do maybe a bit of a more moral version of this, there's nothing stopping you. So first, they generate the avatars, and this is usually done with image models like Nano Banana or Seedream. Sometimes they literally steal other people, like straight up, which is insane and not even legal, but whatever. If they generate it with Nano Banana or Seedream, this is going to give them the face, look, body, and overall identity, and then they use a real motion source. So they're going to record themselves, or they're going to take a video of somebody else dancing or flexing, if it's a fitness influencer, or anything like that. So they could just stand up, record themselves doing all these different positions and motions, or take a video of somebody else dancing and use that. Sometimes they record themselves, or sometimes they use footage of somebody else. And then they're going to use tools like Kling to replace the real person with the AI avatar. So they're going to record themselves doing this, and then with their avatar that they generated from Nano Banana, they're going to have Kling replace them with their avatar. So the motion is going to stay real and look authentic, but the identity itself becomes synthetic, so they never have to reveal their actual face. They're not animating anything from scratch. They are borrowing real movement and reskinning it with an AI character. And that is why the content feels believable. Because if they are doing it right, and I've done this myself, I haven't monetized off of it, but I did it to test myself. I recorded myself moving around and replaced it with a hyper-realistic character. And it looks authentic because it's real movement. The motion is human, but the face is artificial, and that's the trick. Real movement, fake identity, and unlimited output, because they can just do this all day. And once that system is built, they can turn one avatar into endless content. So I sent a message to one of the accounts that I saw recently pop up. This was about a week after he posted his first video. And I just said, how much have you made so far with this? And I wasn't expecting a reply because they usually hide under their cover. But he told me around $500 in the first week of posting, and he only had posted about 4 times. And then we talked a little more, and he told me that he was 16 years old. 16, and he made $500 after 4 posts and probably 30 minutes of work tops. At 16, most people are flipping burgers for $8 an hour at 16. So this is insane, and it's not theory, it's actually happening. And just imagine with me the scalability of this. He did 30 minutes of work and made $500. So what if he ran 5 different accounts, 10 different accounts? He had people running accounts for him. Imagine how much you could scale this. And it doesn't have to be unethical. It doesn't have to be like this guy here. It can be a completely ethical, maybe slightly misleading, but completely ethical if you're still giving the people what they want. But the catch here is it's getting saturated, and platforms can flag accounts if you don't have the right systems in place, and trust can break instantly. This works right now, but not forever. So if you were going to start it, if you wanted to maybe be able to make $500 in your first week, definitely not guaranteed, but if you do it right, I mean, it could happen. It happened to him. This was Mateo Fitz, by the way. I don't really want to out him, so but that's who I talked to. You can see the profile picture here. But yeah, it's getting kind of saturated right now. So if you want to start this in a more morally sound way, I think you should do it now. And this is where things are going in the long term, basically. AI creators are scaling fast, and attention is becoming synthetic. Most people don't even notice. Another thing, if you guys want me to make a video on the AI models, like the AI OF girls, or the AI like giving advice, That's another thing that I can make a video on, but this was specifically focused on AI influencers and investigating them and going undercover to talk to them. And I actually did try it out myself. Again, I just created some examples. I didn't actually monetize off of it because I feel weird about it. If you want to, it's definitely available out there to make money with, but I kind of just felt weird making money with that. The internet is changing and most people are behind. If you're watching this and thinking, I want to do this too, I already broke down the exact systems these creators are using step by step inside of my community. You can check that out with the first link in the description. I set up the actual workflow, tools, and setups behind everything that you just saw, because the reality is, this is already happening. People are building these accounts, scaling them, and making money right now. The only difference is whether you stay on the outside watching or actually learn how to do it yourself. If you want it, it's going to be the first link in the description again, and it does not have to be unethical. You can be helping people without ever showing your face and by using these AI influencers. So yeah, it's probably the best opportunity out there right now, and I was really interested, and that's why I kind of dove into this and investigated it. But yeah, if you guys want me to investigate the AI OF models or the AI generated like financial people, I could do that as well. So yeah, if you want that, it's in the description. It's step by step everything that you need to get this set up within the next 24 hours if you apply it. It's right here. I'll show it to you guys. Just give you a quick preview. Everything that you need, all the tech stack, everything, it's in here. And just check that link in the description. And again, I'm going to keep saying this. This does not have to be unethical. If you want to make it unethical and make more money, don't say you heard that from me, but you could do that. So yeah, that's going to be the first link in the description. And let me know what you guys want me to cover next.